Hi everyone, my name is Philip Verzun and I'm the founder and CEO of Consorto.com. Thank you for joining me for this UNISU RE Connect session about buying, managing and selling commercial real estate. During my session today, I will discuss how technology and data can help you better identify the right buyer for your commercial real estate. I will also show you the Smart Match feature that we have developed with our team at Consorto. Feel free to send me your questions during the presentation or schedule an online meeting with me. Well, commercial property valuation process is much more complicated than residential and requires a wider set of data input. Now, the entire property marketing and property search process are actually very similar, with the goal being finding the perfect or closest match to investment criteria and current market conditions. So at the end of the day, it becomes really a data matching exercise. Now, we constantly speak to transaction teams of some of the most active institutional investors. And what we've learned is that the success rate for closing transactions from offers received can be as low as 0.3%. Now, this means only 3 deals out of 1,000 offers reviewed by the investor will actually ever get to closing stage. The main reason why the success rate is so low is that the property features just do not match with the investment criteria and the market data. We spoke to the investors to better understand how the data and what the main challenges are with receiving this data. Here are some of the key findings. Well, number of offers that they receive are simply not relevant. They do not match with the investment criteria. Secondly, 60% of the offers that they receive are even missing the basic information they need to evaluate if the deal is worth another look. And the process of getting further information is often slow and involves exchange of legal documents, etc. Different suppliers also provide the data in different formats. And relatively small transaction teams are evaluating and comparing large volumes of incoming data. So the transaction team really has to extract the key data from all these files and then compare it to the market data and to the other offers that they receive. Now, in order to improve the data matching process for the entire commercial real estate sector, we first shortlisted the main property features that most investors would use to evaluate. And here are some of the 5 features that we looked at. So the property location, property type, such as hospitality, office, industrial, ticket size, also risk profile, core plus, value add, opportunistic, and then what would be the target yield. Next, we started building a database of active global investors that do target European commercial real estate. And we even have a dedicated person that daily updates their investment criteria. As we also process more and more investor data, we are starting to add new criteria to have an even better match. So as you can see in this sample, is an investment profile where we can see the location, we can see the budget, the property type, risk profile, and also the target yield. So already based on those criteria, as I mentioned in my previous slide, we are able to compare data. So the goal is to successfully match the property data to the investor profile. And here is a good example how we started doing it and how this technology can really improve the workflow for the entire industry. So now we're actually able to automatically compare the property listing details to each investor profile and shortlist and identify the target matches. We introduced Smart Match as a service to Consorto.com users, which is basically a feature that compares property information to investor profile and generates short list of target investors. Today we have already over 600 investor profiles mapped with contact details and search criteria. We offer sellers and brokers the top matches for the property, and in addition we send out the property data in a single unified format to the relevant locations transaction teams, and we collect feedback. The ultimate goal here is to quickly introduce the right buyer for your commercial property. So let me recap how this process works. The seller can enter the property details and instantly see the number of active matching investor profiles. We even go further. We offer a service where we can share that fact sheet to these transaction teams. We then collect feedback through weekly reporting, and once the interested parties are shortlisted, you will be able to connect directly. So in less than 1 hour, your property can be shared with the top matching global investors with the help of technology. Now, to summarize my session, we use technology to manage data and communication much more efficiently, and it is a win-win solution for the entire market. With automation, we save a lot of time so that the teams can really focus on closing more transactions. We increase the workflow efficiency, and we increase the success rate for matches by offering relevant data only. Now, I will leave you with a 45-second video about how the Smart Match works. I want to thank everyone for joining, and please do reach out for questions, suggestions, or collaboration. Stay safe and progressive. Thank you. Philip Verzun from Consorto.com.
Introducing Smart Match by Consorto. From the landing page, select Seller or scroll down to open the feature. Start by entering your property data on the left. First select your property type, then enter the location by country and your property price or current yield. See instant results for matching investor profiles for your property. To send a teaser to these global institutional investors, please register or sign in and add your property listing in private or public mode. Thank you for watching.